You have it first. Saturday, the 5th. The time is 9:51 a.m. The very first Roy Harper. New arrow. Yeah, legendary. I was the first. You guys are welcome. I do this for you guys. For the fans. Let's see how he looks. He looks cool like that, though. Oh, I hit it again. Ugh. There you go. Oh no, the changes are coming. Changed too much. This guy, I mean, he looks pretty cool. I mean, he looks like he went to Walmart and bought his gear and went to Dunham Sport and got his little bow and arrow. But I mean, you know, whatever. Went to what the hell's the Outdoor World? Got his cap. Man, he spent back. Is it supposed to do that? Has it always done that before? Does it always do that? I've never noticed that. Huh. Well, here you go, the first new arrow live. You guys are welcome. I'd like to thank Fries for being our leader. Hate Mail for the because we are legends. Missed that shit. Who else we gotta thank? Storm, you're cool. Bear, you're dick. Priam, no comment. Who else I gotta thank? Grim. We've been partners for a long time. Who else? I know if I forget. Kage, you f***ed up, bruh. You f***ed up with that last video, but we'll forgive you. Yeah, and all the other owls. It's been fun playing with y'all. Yeah, thumbs up. Thumbs up.
All right, welcome to the Meta Report. I am Hate Mail, your meta analyst, and also we have with us Kage, our weather girl.
Hi guys.
It feels like it's been a really long time since me and Kage have done any type of podcasting together, which actually I think it has. It's been, what, a month now, maybe?
Yeah, ever since the merger, everyone's kind of been MIA.
Yeah, we've been busy. I've been really hard at work trying to make Smallville season 11, and
For those of you who don't know, Hate Mail's inbox in-game has been getting spammed by a guy who's requesting for Smallville 11.
yeah, I know that every couple days for months now, which I got to give the guy a little bit of credit for his tenacity with it. I get a
Yeah,
lot of unusual inbox messages almost daily.
it's because you're a celebrity, dude.
I'm not as famous as you've become, Kage.
I'm too well known around these parts.
The main thing we were going to talk about today was Arsenal. We'll probably talk about a few other little things just because it's been so long, and we do apologize. It's been between the holidays. Ogre works all the time now because apparently that's what he does, and Doom. I don't know what Doom's always MIA, and then we've all been kind of busy, and there hasn't been a ton of new stuff to talk about, unfortunately, which we will. Early on, I'll say, I know we announced back in November during the 2-year anniversary that DCL shared with us, and they told us to communicate that there was some new content coming. Things got delayed. Unfortunately, it seems like things are still delayed. I'm hoping sooner than later. They haven't given us any time frame or any updates. We asked for an update, and they said basically it'd be ready when it's ready, type of thing. So, just like any other video gaming development company, that is generally the case. They're going to release it when it's ready, and I'm sure we don't want to see something come out that's super buggy when I know we've had some issues with many characters, so I can appreciate them wanting to make sure it's polished, whatever it is.
Yeah, we all saw how buggy Arsenal came out was. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I mean, normally when it's just a bug, something doesn't work, but this one was crashing your game, so that was a little worse than usual. And the fact that it comes out on a Friday, which I really wish they would release on a Tuesday. From what I understand, that's usually the plan is to release early in the week, but then things get delayed, and it ends up late in the week. And since they don't have a weekend crew, it is particularly problematic whenever it happens over a weekend.
Oh, my conspiracy theory is that they release it on a Friday just because like people get paid on Friday. So what better thing to do with your check than to blow it on a mobile game?
True. I mean, that I can see that with events because that's when people have time to play. But a new character, Wednesday, Thursday, let people see it, then they can spend money on Friday. And then if it's buggy,
Maybe.
I don't know.
But anyway, so main question. Is Arsenal worth it?
I'm kind of on the fence with that. I'm not crazy about him. I do like him. He's an interesting character, and he does a lot of unique things. Well, he does a lot of things that a lot of other people do, but he does them kind of all in one kit. But he's not insanely overpowered like some other characters that can do everything. So I do like.
Okay, so let's take a look at Arsenal's kit real quick. What's he got?
Well, Arsenal, he's got the big two things that he does that makes him a character that you're going to want to put on his team is strength down and hit chance down. And between those two things, when he evades, he can use his basic, which does more strength down. So the big thing with him is crippling your enemy team, which he does work pretty well against people like Wonder Girl, who when they can no longer do a ton of damage, you're not nearly as afraid of those passive attacks. The only thing I don't like about him that I seem to run into a lot when I'm facing other teams is Power Girl. She still seems to be able to pick up so much strength downs that she still can just punch the crap out of them. So that part has been a little annoying to me because I wish his strength downs lasted longer than one turn. One turn seems a little too short.
Well, that's kind of in line with what happens with Bane and Smedfills. They'll slap you with a million strength downs, but then after your turn, they just kind of shake off.
Yeah, but he doesn't do quite as many, so I don't know. Maybe it just seems like Power Girl shakes him off so fast that.
Well, it's not even. I don't think it's that she shakes him off. It's that every time you hit her, she gains a strength up, so it just neutralizes.
Yeah.
It just evens out. So there's no point in using Roy against Power Girl. It looks
Yeah,
like.
I guess that's the case. And you'll see, I have all the videos I have in here. I have a lot of fail videos where I was trying to use teams. And I was trying my new thing after pumping out all these Wonder Girl +1 videos. And if you're listening to audio only and you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, I have two videos now where I do board clears with Wonder Girl and just one other character, where I clear my entire board. So after using her so much, I decided I want to go back to not using Wonder Girl, and that way you can kind of get a real feel on how good a character is. And some of these teams I just could not make work with Arsenal against, especially teams that had Power Girl. They struggled with it. And I think it was mainly because I was trying to use evasion down teams or strength down teams, trying to work on his synergies and not just slap him on any old team. But you have to be able to deal with Power Girl. Now he does work well with that Emerald Archer Green Arrow lead, him on the team, and then Power Girl, Wonder Girl. You have all the AoEs, all the strength downs, the debuffs, the strength ups. You have everything you kind of want on a team. That team does do extremely well. So if you're just looking to run a meta version team, but outside of that, the non-meta teams, I found a couple that worked. I tested a ton. My favorite of the bunch, you'll see a couple of videos of it, is Black Canary, Roy, Donna Troy, and Batman Beyond. And that team actually held up against some of the stronger meta teams. They won't take on a Batgirl team, but the Atrocitus versions it could actually hold up against.
Let's take a look at I think his passive, where there's a chance to slap you down with some int downs and strength downs, it looks like.
Yeah, when an enemy deals damage. And then that's pretty useful. Because you do see that hit, but it doesn't seem, I don't know, that 25% chance doesn't seem to, well, it could just be my RNG. I see it, but I don't feel the impact from it very much.
Playing against him with the AI RNG boost, you'll start to feel it once your characters start getting enough of it. I think it procs more if you use AoEs against Roy's team, then his passive might go off some more and start showering you with some debuffs,
I
and
faced him so little. I mean, I probably faced him 2 or 3 times.
it's because you didn't put up a review saying early on, being like, "Hey guys, get Roy."
No, I wasn't sold on him. I'm starting to warm up to him a little bit, but I don't feel like he does anything that other characters can't do. He's
Right.
one of those ones I feel like other characters, like Emerald Archer, Green Arrow, does the strength downs better. And then I'd rather use, if I'm going to do evasion downs, I'd rather use Black Canary or Batman Beyond. So,
Right.
I'm not. He's not, like you said, he's not a bad character, and I know a lot of people like him, especially because he's so fast. He can remove, if you're facing Donna Troy, he can get rid of all those awareness early on. So he's definitely a solid character. There's some things that he can definitely do, but I don't
Just
know. I don't feel like he's a character. I wouldn't go out of your way to grab him if you're looking to, if you're limited on resources and you want a character that's really going to be very impactful in the game. I don't think he's that character. But he's not a Blue Beetle or anything like that either. He's a pretty solid character.
pretty middle of the road, right?
Yeah, I would say he's probably a C plus B minus character.
Okay. Now, I saw the other passive where there's a chance where he can use the crippling arrow on a miss. He didn't make the evasion teams any worse, did he?
No, no. I mean, I did run Batgirl, Harley Quinn, Manchester, Roy, Wonder Girl team, and that worked pretty well. I mean, you can definitely take on people. From what I'm told by people facing it, it's actually easier, especially than the Donna Troy version, or the Batman Beyond version, just because you can bring your Red Robin, Hired Gun Deadshot, nuke Wonder Girl, and then just take out the team. So he doesn't really. We were kind of concerned that might be really bad, but because his crippling arrow doesn't do a ton of damage, and the strength downs, they can be annoying, but they're not super detrimental. It's not too bad. It's not really a big deal. It is pretty effective on offense. It works well, but most people find it's better synergy to have Batman Beyond, so you can have the energy character to deal with physicals. And
Right. All right. So overall, passable character. If you're a fan of the Roy Harper, go ahead and gear him. Otherwise, look into Black Canary. Is that the takeaway?
I've liked Black Canary a lot since her rework, and I find myself liking her more and more and more. And I think that, like, even the Black Canary team that you'll see in this video where I have Roy, I actually think the reworked CAGA Castaway Green Arrow is a better. I would rather slot him over Roy.
Really? That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I really like Castaway Green Arrow. I think his rework he's extremely strong, and I hate facing him now because especially the AI always has the debuff immunity.
Oh,
So
so you can't do anything against him.
yeah, so he's very hard to he's very difficult to face. The more I face him, the more I appreciate that ability. The fact that he can remove buffs, the fact that he does turn meter down. He does a lot of things.
Well, the new passive too is what scares me more, is because the enemy can put meter down and purge you.
Exactly. And so I actually find him to be an extremely good character. I really like him with Black Canary. I like Black Canary a lot. If you watch the video I just posted before we recorded this, which this will probably come out a couple days after that, but my second board clear, my last match I had Black Canary and Wonder Girl really didn't, for once, she actually didn't bring a ton to the table. All she did was remove Power Girl for me. And then she went down and Black Canary actually cleared the match. Black Canary's she's a good character. She can take a beating. So I'm pretty high on her. I'm gonna start messing with some more teams with her with the Castaway Green Arrow. And I like that's one of the only characters I like Kid Flash. And then I'm kind of interested to see if Wally, when he comes out, can synergize with that as well.
Speaking of Wally, do you see the crap storm that is PvP right now? Hey,
Oh my gosh, I have to do top 100. I have a feeling this PvP is going to be well into the 3,000, maybe 4,000 range because it is flying up. I'm over 2,000 points, which is only like a couple days in, and I'm not even in the top 100 right now.
what?
Yeah, I'm 115 at 2023.
That's low, dude. You gotta start grinding.
And I know Miller Time, which you heard his intro. He's going for it. He's got this guy Harley Robbie hot on his tails. It's driving him crazy. Oh, it looks like he pulled away again. He's over 700 points above him now.
Any bets on who's going to take World's Finest?
I don't know. And you all know we've ranted and raged about this, not raved, raged about this. Is the Miller times, he took a couple characters to 80, made that mistake, so now all he gets is +6 and the occasional +9 like myself, and it's so hard. It's so hard, and this guy, Harley Robbie, he's only level 78, and he's only got a handful of gear 11, so I'm sure he's getting +14s, maybe even +20s. It's so hard to compete against that. I mean, you can try to outspend him, but the time involved, the amount of sheer matches you have to do more than another person.
Yeah, he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20 gear 11s. So.
Oh yeah, he's getting +14, +20s.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be too close to call right now. It's only Wednesday. It's gonna be a crap show.
The third place guy, PvP needs a rework. I wonder who that is.
I think I started a trend here, or Alexi started a trend here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely Alexi. He's got some. It's somebody in our alliance, but there's some of these names on here crack me up.
Yeah, everyone. I see Buff Wondergo, please.
Yeah, Kage is virgin. That one's been there for a long time now. And now there's Love Mail. That one always. Oh, that's you.
That's me. Yeah. I don't know. We've had the past couple weeks of PvP was more diverse, but now that everyone's wanting this must-have character, Wally, we're seeing all the meta teams come out.
Oh, it is disgusting. I counted. I did 4 board clears, and I counted 1 out of 40 matches did not have Wonder Girl. 1 out of 40. My current board isn't quite as bad as it was earlier today, but still, I get Higher Gun Deadshot lead. I get a lot of EAGA leads, which I'm finding more of those teams to be more annoying than usual because I'm seeing EAGA, Emerald Archer, Green Arrow, Castaway Green Arrow, and then it's Power Girl Wonder Girl or Donna Troy Wonder Girl. Those teams are annoying because Emerald Archer Green Arrow always gets a kill. Always.
Yeah.
You can't not get it. So you almost never 3-star that team for whatever reason. And then
he's
bad girls.
He's hiding behind that death immunity, and so it takes you like 10 years just to kill him down.
And he crits every single time when the AI is using him. So
exactly. So PvP crap show.
Yeah, I don't even want to do the top 100 because I know I need at least 1,000 more points, and I'm like, ugh. And these backroll teams take so long to kill.
Yeah, right now I'm ranked 44, and I know I need to put at least 3,000 before the weekend rolls over, but I'm just not motivated to PvP right now.
I hope Siege comes back next month. I know some people get like annoyed with Siege because it's frustrating, but it's just I feel like I don't have to run 250 matches when you're doing Siege.
Yeah, but you're spending 2K gold.
I don't
per
care.
Day.
I'd rather spend the 2K gold. And I guess on that same logic, I could just buy more than the amount of packs I already buy. But I can't bring myself to do more than I already do.
Yeah.
But with Siege, if you make top 10, which I was able to do both times, I can actually buy less packs and I don't have to PvP as much. So it's a win-win.
Yeah. Well, Siege, I feel like Siege is just a better test of skill than Wraith, because Wraith just buy your way to the top.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's basically just 100% pay to win. I know some people will say Siege is too, but Siege really isn't. All things created equal, all the people in the top 30, 40, most likely, every one of them are buying a pack every day. And all those same people have pretty geared out rosters. So at that point, it's skill because you're equal. If they ever make it unlimited, it would completely destroy it. But then it would be 100% pay to win. At least this is, yes, you paid to win, but all the pay to win people are on this equal footing at that point.
So it's not a matter of wallet power. It's more about focus.
Yeah, focus, strategy.
Not waking up at 5 a.m, missing your coffee, and doing a Siege match.
or the Miller time grind. Just veg out and grind nonstop. That man is a machine. He says this is his last World Finest. I don't believe him, but
he always says that.
Because he hates Siege because he can't unlimited buy packs. So
but he's notorious for being a PvP zombie.
Yeah. I don't know how some of these people do it.
Yeah. Well, we're really rooting for you, Miller.
Yeah. And hopefully there's some new news next month. That's something slightly different. That would be wonderful. But we don't know.
Okay. Well, I think that's all. That's it for the meta report today.
All right, guys. That was the meta report. Thanks all. Hate Mail signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of WROL Broadcasts, a subsidiary of the Oddsman and We Are Legends. To view additional content and support the show, please go to patreon.com/WROL Broadcasts.